Hello all and welcome. This will be the first instalment that we do of Professor Layton the Lost Future. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope the audio levels are all good. This is a casual playthrough. I've not actually played this game for a long time, so I can't actually remember the storyline. I can't remember puzzles, I can't remember pretty much anything. So it'll be good to replay it with basically not knowing anything. So without further ado, let's get started.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Professor,
how you doing?
This letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament. You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos.
How you doing, Miss Lottie? How you doing today? Hope all is well. You're doing alright? That's good to hear.
To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time.
What have you been up to today?
This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin. I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
So we basically just got a letter from Luke, this guy here, 10 years in the future.
This letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course. But seriously, I think this mystery might be the strangest we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it.
You saw a little hedgehog today when watering the plants? You accidentally watered it too. I bet you wasn't too keen on you watering it. Yeah, I haven't even been outside today. That sounds really bad. I didn't sleep last night. No, I didn't sleep 2 nights ago. And then I literally slept from when I stopped streaming yesterday to around 11-12 PM to literally 4 PM. It's ridiculous. And I'm still tired now.
Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
He didn't seem too concerned about it. Fair enough. He just got watered and just sat there and took it.
Well, thank you, I think. But back to the letter. How do we know it's real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
What happened last week? What happened last week? They've received a mystery letter from Luke 10 years in the future, okay.
It all started about a week ago.
About a week ago.
I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex. Or known as a wormhole. A stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time, generate a massive magnetic field via a pseudocore. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability, quite literally, punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, simply a matter of constructing an energy.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement.
I'm hungry. If you're hungry, I'm hungry. Like, I don't know what time it is for you. It's like 8:15 for me, so I'll probably be eating around 9, 10 o'clock-ish, depending on when I sort of finish stream. More likely 10. But hopefully you'll have either some snacks or a main meal coming on the way soon.
It's only
We can't be
natural
having you
I'm
hungry.
invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
I wasn't actually thinking that his voice was going to be like that, Barton. Because he's not voiced in the first 2 games, unlike Chelmy. It's 9:16 PM. So you're an hour behind me. I don't even know where that would put you in the world, to be honest.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
You're in Austria. Ah, very nice. Well, the food certainly isn't anything to write about home about. Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite scrumptious myself. Bah, it's over-salted chop. A pile of wilted greens have nothing on Amelia's cooking. If that's how you feel, sir, I'll be happy to relieve you of that, burden. Now see here, Barton. If you don't return my chop at once, we'll have you driving a desk next week. It'll be worth it. This crackling is crackling.
Oh, this food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Oh, yes, dear.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you think that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I think it's really exciting. But you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit
Off. Yeah.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, eh?
Hey?
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That god? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Ooh,
I see our first puzzle coming along, I think.
what are you doing, Em?
Oh, crumbs, I've really blown it this time. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of assistance? Assistance? Oh, yes, please. See, I've just received a report of some untoward behaviour. A party crasher. Alright, there's an uninvited guest at the presentation, but the guards received a few clues to his whereabouts. His table is adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. Alright, so his table is adjacent to one that has a red flower on it. So it could be that one, it could be that one. Ooh. Technically that would be adjacent. Alright, so it's not this one. Technically it could be any of those three as well. His tablecloth is different colour to any adjacent tablecloths. So I don't think it can be that. That hasn't got a tablecloth, technically. Can't be that one because it's the same. It could be this one. Can't be that because they're next to two white ones. That's next to yellow. But technically that's got no tablecloth. Oh, and his table doesn't have a yellow flower on it, so we definitely can rule those out. Adjacent tables are connected by dotted lines. Take the guard to the correct table. It doesn't have a yellow flower on it, so my guess would be this one. Alright, he stands to the right. Let's have a go.
How about this?
Alright. But bear in mind, that's just the first puzzle. We found the party crashes. Time to let the guard do what he does best. Yeah, that's the first puzzle, so it's normally relatively easy. Splendid work, my boy. We know about picarets. They're given to you for completing a puzzle and you lose them for getting puzzles wrong. Phew, thanks so much for your help. There'll be no more scrounging on my watch. Did you see that, Professor? I just assisted in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh. Like the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues.
His voice sounds familiar.
After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration. But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today. As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest.
Sit front and centre.
Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
It's going to go wrong, isn't it?
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
You have to go now? No worries. Thank you for popping by. I hope you have a good evening.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space. But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time. Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
It's still debatable whether it's a time machine. Or a time machine that's going to work.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration.
It's definitely going to go
What
wrong.
do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety. Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
As a Prime Minister, you would not step inside of a time machine, surely.
Just happened. Something's gone very wrong.
You're telling me.
Oh, where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos! The Prime Minister and Dr. Stangan have vanished!
My word.
Time machine presentation goes awry.
So, you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter? Wait! Maybe if the time machine was real, this letter is real too!
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues. Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Oh yes, I read about it in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair. In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
Alright, the Prime Minister is missing and we don't know what's happened.
Following the clue in the letter, the Professor and I set off. awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we'd ever encountered.
Professor Layton and the Lost Future. To my dear friend Bob.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is. Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
The Clock Shop on Midland Road. I like this. I like the new sort of style they've done. Well, here we are. The clock shop that the letter mentioned should be around here somewhere, but where? This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, Luke, see if you can find the shop's location by yourself. Say no more, Professor. Alright, below is the map to the clock shop that accompanied the letter from Luke's future self. Starting from the yellow arrow here, can you find the clock shop? Using the times listed in the map, circle the letter of the correct building to touch. So I've got to use these times somehow. So, alright, its directions, 12 o'clock is forwards. You get to this point, you go 3 o'clock, which is right. 12 o'clock up. 9 o'clock, which is left. 6 o'clock, which is down. So, in theory, it should be H.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out. Probably too long to figure out that the times is to a clock face. Great, getting to that clock shop should be a doodle now. Let's go, Professor. Alright, this is just telling us how to move, and it's the same in every game. That's right, so just remember, whenever you want to move, start by touching the shoe. Normally there's like hidden coins everywhere. I'll probably have to talk to this person. But hello there, you strapping young things. I can tell from the looks of you on your faces that you're just dying to hear something useful. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and touch the car parked over there. We got a hint coin. Alright, this is the start of the hint coins. Oh no, it just fell apart. Never mind that. Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin, and it's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of those lovely hint coins to get a hint. Just remember that there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pickle later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so touch anything that looks fishy, you might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing around here. Ta-ta! Oh, see, we've got one already. See? Maybe another window, or would that be the last one? Because technically we've already got 3 in the area, but I'm not going to be too fast in finding hint coins, because it's just going to be a casual playthrough to experience the story, basically for the first time again. Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? Ah yes, I suspect we could both use a refresher on the subject. Just start, touch the trunk icon. I'm just going to skip through this because this is all the same stuff. If you want to revisit past the story, puzzles, save, and the mini games are all in here. I guess there's a parrot, there's a car, and there's a book mini game. I guess I've come to the conclusion I'm really good at finding hint coins from remembering where, like, past games have hidden hint coins. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, can't say I know one around here. Alright, well, thanks anyway. Oh, wait a minute. On second thoughts, I think I passed a clock shop just the other day. Terrific, do you remember where it was? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle that's been bothering me and I might be able to remember where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. Bus scheduling. Alright, your bus journey to work takes 1 hour. You work for 2 hours, then take the bus home from the bus stop next to where you work. The bus timetable to and from your work are shown below. You want to make the timetable between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. Which bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? So he's got to take a bus. It's going to take 1 hour journey. See, if he leaves oh, so this is the schedule for the bus leaving his, I think. So if you leave at 6, get there at 7, 8, 9, and then you can get back. So maybe D? Because this doesn't really line up. Let's try D.
How about this?
Peekaboo!
Let me think this through.
I'm cleaning while lurking. Have your clean on, Lily. We don't want to try a few hints because we'll eventually get it right. How are you today? You want to make the time between getting on the bus to work and getting off the bus from work as short as possible. What bus should you take to work in order to achieve this? See, C just seems too long of a time. 9 maybe? Because that midnight seems a bit weird of a time. I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thank you. I'm failing on one of the early puzzles, so... So there's an hour difference there. There's no difference here, but that seems really bad. We'll try it because there's no difference. But
This one's as good as solved.
is that really it?
I knew it.
That's right. Taking the midnight bus to work and catching the first bus back in the morning will take the least amount of time overall. All right. I don't know why he'd be going to work at midnight. Hey, nice going, kiddo. Thanks. So, about that clock shop. Right, the clock shop is somewhere on this road, I think. Oh, got a dash. See you later. Wait. Oh, he ran off. Huh. Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to the solve of his puzzle than in helping us. Not to worry though, I'm sure we're able to find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit further down this road. Ha! In the bush, maybe? Oh, hink one there. Let's see what Stutchen has to say. Kicker. Don't think I've seen you two whippersnappers before. Are you sure about that? I've got a feeling we've met somewhere. Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else. But anywho, I got some juicy information that you two might want to hear. Ah, if you're going to tell us about hint coins, then you can stop. The kind lady by the bus stop already gave us a comprehensive explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give you my speech? You mean you've given us that talk before? So we have met already. Ahem. I'm suddenly not feeling too chipper. I'd better head home. I'll be seeing you around. Oh. Where do you suppose those stairs go to, Professor? I'd say they probably lead up to that row of charming Victorian houses. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs has reminded me of a puzzle. Care to hear about it? Would I ever? It's moving day. Alright, 2 men are moving boxes from the ground floor to the top floor. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time and takes 1 minute to get to the top floor. The smaller man can only carry 1 box at a time but takes 30 seconds to reach the top floor. Both men take the same amount of time to return to the ground floor as they did to reach the top floor. The boxes are too bulky to pass from one man to the other on the way up. There are 7 boxes in total. How many minutes would it take the men to get all the boxes to the top floor? I'm a simple woman. I see Professor Layton. I click. How are you doing, Ellie? How you doing? You haven't missed much. We've just started. There's been a letter from future Luke to now Luke. Becky, how are you doing? This dude takes 1 minute. That's an M to go up, and then 1 min to come back down with 2 boxes. This one takes 30 seconds to go up, and then 30 seconds to come down. That's only 1 box. So if he does 7 boxes, it takes him 7 minutes. But if he does 6 boxes to the... Oh wait, no. If he does a trip up, which is 2 boxes, a trip down, that's 2 minutes. If he does another trip up, that gets us to 4 boxes. And then 4 minutes because he comes back down. Goes back up. That's 6 boxes. And it gets us to 5 minutes because he's not coming back up. And then this small dude goes up with 1 box, which gets us to 7 with 30 seconds. Oh, but it's a... do I pick 5 or 6? Because... I don't know. If we say... I want to say 5, because it's taking 5 minutes 30.
How about this?
No.
I don't know what to say.
Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? Good, you? Good, thanks. I'm just locking my cleaning. I'm good, just eating cereal early. There's no good or bad time to eat cereal. Cereal is an all-day sort of food. I'm going to try my second answer, which was 6.
My answer. I guess
They
it's
never
back to the drawing board.
It's snowing where you are? To be fair, the temperature has dropped a lot. Look at all that note taking. Maybe it would be fast just for one man to carry it all, and it would be 7.
How about this?
Alright, apparently there's a faster way of doing it.
This through again.
Any ideas, chat? And I'm good. I hope everyone else is good. And I hope that you're all staying warm because the temperature has dropped a lot. See, we need to get... I'm just going to erase it all. We need to get these 7 boxes up to here. He takes 30 seconds to go up and down. Well, technically, wait. He takes 1 minute round trip for 1 box. He takes 2 minute round trip to do 2 boxes. So if he just takes 2 up, and then this dude just finishes it off, it's still 7 to me. Is it possible to do it in 4? It'd be crazy.
Here's my answer.
It's got to be longer than 7.
I guess it's back to the drawing board.
Don't rub it in, Lily, just because it's warm where you are. Lily's not sorry. Alright, it takes 2 up. If he takes 2 up, that's a box, that's a box. And he comes back down, it's been 2 minutes. If he takes another 2 up and comes back down, it's 4 minutes. In that time, this dude could go up with 1 box and come down to make it 5 minutes. Your Twitch isn't working right? What's up with it? Though, to be fair, it could just be Twitch being Twitch. So that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Would it be 8 minutes? Because then he would have to do... I'm really not sure, but I don't want to use a hint coin on this.
How about this? Let me think this through again.
Like, we've tried 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we try 7? I'm sure I tried 7. Did we try 6, 5? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried 7. I'm pretty sure I've tried 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. My theory is they could get it up, if they're clever, in 5 or 6. Let's say he goes up first with 2 boxes. That's a tally of 2 boxes, and he's still upstairs. So it's been 1 minute. He then comes up with a 3rd box and comes back down. That's 2 minutes. Wait, they don't need. They need. They don't. They can walk up together, surely. So 3 boxes can be done in 1:30. At 3 minutes, they're both back down, and they can take another 3, which is 4:30. And then it just needs, I don't know. Do. I am struggling there, Freya. How you doing? I'm doing well, thank you, Freya. Good to see you doing well as well. You're back. You complain about Twitch and then chucks you off. Yeah, Twitch is power hungry. If you complain about Twitch, you get kicked off. You're gonna work on this one. Like, in theory, this dude here could take 2 boxes up. So there's 2 boxes here, and that's 1 minute gone. I don't really need all of that. But it'd be 1 minute. This dude can run up behind, or in front of him with 1. When he gets up, he can come back down. Maybe it's 3 minutes. Because after another minute, he's back down. But this dude's already gone back up and down with 1. It's not just 3 minutes. Dude 1 takes up 2 in a minute and then back down for another minute. 3rd minute he takes up 2 more. Either doing 3 minutes can take the remainder. Yeah. I got it in my head that it's possible that they couldn't sort of move up and down the stairs together, maybe? I can't stop thinking about your lizard peaches. It has made my week. I think I've got it. The answer to the puzzle is, I mean... yeah... So, I think the way Lily explained it was good, in the fact that, yeah, there was a big assumption that they could pass each other in the stairway. They just couldn't pass each other. They just couldn't pass the boxes in the stairway. Let's just try and find a few hint coins. I reckon I will need them. This must be the place, Professor. Yes, finally. Let's go inside. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. How are you supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, it seems it's time for a puzzle. We have to solve this one to open the door. Alright, you have arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be any way of opening the door. You notice the strange design below displayed on the door. And a voice calls from inside the shop. Touch the panel with the timepiece on it. Which panel should you touch? Remember, you only need to touch one. With a timepiece on it. Alright, so we can touch these sides as well. Can we just touch them all? Be that person that just goes up and touches everything. That person in the elevator that just literally touches all the buttons. This one's striking out to me because it's got like an hourglass sort of figure going on. This one's got like a tree sort of design in the back. This one's just got axes sort of thing. We lost power this morning. She kept puffing up and hissing at me because I couldn't turn her heat lamp on. Ah, so she was angry. You only have a picture of a cat being angry.
How about this?
You need to get an angry Peaches picture. We need that. An hourglass can clearly be seen. Oh, okay, so I was correct in thinking it was an hourglass that we were looking for. That did the trick. This would drive me insane if I was actually in that room.
Huh? Look over there!
What's this?
Yeah, it's a little bit creepy, like... Oh, gracious customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us. We're not here to buy anything, I'm afraid. I received a letter the other day, you see, instructing me to come here. Tee-hee-hoo. A letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes. There's no mistake here. Whoever sent this letter wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know who sent it to me? Unfortunately, I can't say that I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the Professor? Tee-hee-hoo. Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the papers so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So, of course, I know about the Professor. Hey, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean, all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not central. Still, it's quite a shock to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. Such a shock, in fact, that I'm going to need some proof that you're not one of those lookalikes. Eye on the needles. Alright, it's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and wispy threads. Can you help me out in this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B. How many needles eyes does thread A pass through? Alright. So it's 1 here. 2. It needs to be the eyes, so this bit here is on a different thread. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10. In a different colour, we're going to do B as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, I think there's 20 needles total and 10 on each. My answer would be 10. We've got in the chat Lily saying 10 as well. We're going to go for it.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Thread, it goes through 10 needles. I don't know, I can't. I'm sure you can count for it. I know you can definitely correct all my spelling, which, let's say I don't like, but as an English student, I reckon you can count. You're not all about English. Well, I must say that I'm thoroughly convinced you certainly do live up to your representation. I'm an English major, not a math major. But some people can still count to 10 with an English major. Well, I'd hope so anyway. Of course he does. Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something. He's out at the moment, but he should be back soon. Why not look around the shop while you wait? I'm really intrigued in this massive one here. Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be to work. Then it's a good job there's so many other ways of telling the time here. Oh, you've just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. Alright, when this wall clock fell to the floor, all the numbers were knocked off and the clock stopped. Even without the numbers though, you can tell the time at which the clock stopped. What time in hours and minutes is the clock displaying? Don't worry about AM or PM. You have a batch. I'm guessing BA is bachelor's. In English, you'd never know it from the way I chat in Twitch. Yeah, but I think everyone talks or types a lot differently in Twitch because it's a lot more slang is probably used and everything. And I'm the same as you, Ellie, and I'm neither. I'm no major in maths or English. Exactly, it's intentional. I can't be bothered. Yeah. Yeah, see, Freya's now joining. How am I meant to work this out? Is it based off where the numbers land? So, I'm assuming this area would be the 1, 2, and 3 area. Maybe? You don't exactly use lol or what the fuck in your English essays? Are you sure? Maybe that's why I did so poorly in English. But hey. I really don't know. There's only 12 possible. Well, if we're stating that. Oh, am I stupid? Wouldn't that just be 6 o'clock? Would it literally not just be 6?
How about this?
No.
I don't know what to say.
Or it could be like a 12:30. Like, in theory, if that's 6 and that's 12, it would be directly 6 o'clock. See, that was 4:45. Um, do 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 do. Is it like pointing at which ones they were at, maybe? Try the theory of it's 12:30. Alright.
How about this? Let me think this
Try
through.
visualizing an analog clock. I can only watch audio only? No. Why am I trying to visualize an analog clock? These puzzles are a lot harder than the first two games already. You're going to go, it's 2:40. Alright, we've got a 2:40.
How about this?
And it's not right.
I don't know what to say.
You're lucky I'm not doing any penalties for getting it wrong. Like, if you get it wrong, you get timed out or banned, or, you know. I think banned was a bit of a quick step up, but... But you're safe for now. You're safe for now. I'm trying to think, like, if these numbers are falling in a certain area matters. Oh, that could be 12, 1, 2, 3's jumped over somewhere. 4's technically close. 5 is there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 and 10 have jumped across everywhere. It could be 6, because if that's a 12 and that's a 1, it could be... No, because that would be 6, that would be 7. 7. It could be 8, I think. Because if that moves to a 2 and that moves to a 8, that would be 12. I would help if I could see... No! You needed to get better Wi-Fi, or try, like, refreshing Twitch. Do, 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 do. Why did you think 240? Just out of curiosity, Freya. Alright, hypothetically, if that was 12, that would be 6. And we've already tried 6 o'clock. If that's 12, that'd make that 6. So it'd be 7. Let's try 7. No, not the memo. 7:05.
Here's my answer.
If the clock was right side up, 12 at the very top, I thought it'd be 2:40, but mixed up hands. Okay. Is the point that the numbers have to all be in different places? Hey, the hands are exactly up and down, so they're going to be if a certain few times now. Yeah. Like, you have to keep putting 12 in a different spot to see. Yeah, so if 12 was here, let's try and get rid of this. This it would make that 2. That would be the 6, so it'd be 8 here. So technically it'd be 10 past 8. If we put the 12 here, that would be 3, and that would be 9, so it'd be 9:15. So eventually we'd get it. 8:10 would be if it's around a bit. I reckon there's a simple solution to this that we're all missing. We'll try the... We've tried 6 PM, unless it was meant to be 6:00. Did I do 2 zeros in the first guess, or did I just do a pure 6? We'll try 6 with 2 zeros. I reckon the first time I didn't put zeros. Yeah, you did. I put pure 6. So it's the puzzle was picky in the way that it wanted the minutes as well. Even if it was a 0, it needed a 0. It was 6 in the end. It was 6. When I first put it in, I put just a 6 and no zeros. Thank you, Ellie, for making me do a 6 again. Otherwise, I'd have gone around the whole clock. You know, I've never seen a clock this big up close. It's a real shame that it's not in working order. I've never seen so many clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be very talented. Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them? Ho ho, one gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. See, I'm so smart. I did something, and I still can't see. I'm sad. No. You know, this might be the ideal time for this clock puzzle. No more puzzles with clocks involved. The odd clock. Here's a numberless clock face that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, and each coloured circle on its face represents an hour. Can you still tell the time it is without the number? Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of $o'clock. My point exactly for her. Yay, more clocks. Alright, my theory is... I was going to say this is going to be 6 because it's nighttime, and that's 12 because it's the daytime. But if that was the case, I don't think so. Wouldn't 12 be midnight and like midday? So yeah. Well, 12 can be midday or midnight. So technically it could be either. So maybe the 12's meant to be here or here. Oh my god, all I can think of is that bird, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Anyone know? Yes, it's it's the clip of the YouTube clip of all the animals with the voiceovers and the birds going daytime, nighttime. Well, I've got it the wrong way around, but you get it. Same clip as the Alan. Yes, it's that one. Yeah. Wait. If it's not asking for minutes, does it just mean that's 12 o'clock because it's both are going the same way? Because it's not asking for minutes. So can I just assume that it's 12 o'clock because both hands are up?
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah, the only time the two clock hands are up at the same time. Spot on, Luke. Good work. Please, no more. Alright, that's exiting the shop. We've been here for quite some time now. I wish that lady's husband would hurry back. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That'll be my husband. Wait, till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business in our shop. Layton, you're Professor Layton. My apologies. I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apology necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my apprentice. I'm the Professor's apprentice, Luke. Pleased to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners, lad. It's nice to meet you too. The name's Cog. You seem a bit flustered by our arrival clock. We certainly didn't mean to impose. Oh, no. It's no trouble at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is a beauty. Pity it's not working in working order. Yes, I planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. But I'm getting on a bit these days, and I have trouble keeping the old girl in good repair. I can't remember where to insert this last gear. The clock won't work without it. Ah, I see. This does indeed sound problematic. Maybe you can help. The papers say you're a learned man. Can you work out where the gear goes? Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm no expert in mechanics. Well, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working glory? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Hey, what game is this? Because you're in the UK, it would have been Lost Time. Professor Layton, the Lost Time. Outside of the UK, I'm not sure if Europe had the same title. If not, they would have had Unwound Future. Alright, this is time for memos. Right, well, I don't really need to... Alright, there's an arrow that way. So if it's going that way, this one's going that way. This one's going that way. That one's going that way. So if we put it in A, this one would force it that way. But then when it comes around here, it would want to send that one that way. So it's not A. It's not A. It would try and send it round this way. If it was going from this one. Which I think works. Because that one would try and go that way. That one would try and go that way. Alright, Freya's voting C, but I'm going with A.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Alright, Freya. I'm sorry to say, but you were wrong. I like your confidence as well, Freya. A? You mean B? Yes, B. B. I told you B was the correct answer. I didn't get confused with A and B. That did the trick. Just wait here and I'll go and start her up. Yeah, I clicked the right one, but said the wrong one. Alright, because I'm not a major in English, so I don't know A's and B's very well. But I can count to 10. So I do have something over them. Alright, my posture, look, is better. I hope you're happy. Here goes.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh? What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
Chapter 1. Is this the future? Well, Freya, if you asked for a timeout, I'll time you out. That's how it works. Hey, this door slammed shut behind us and now it's locked. That's not very polite. We do appear to have been locked out. And why does everything look so different out here? I honestly don't know, Luke. Since we're unable to go back into the clock shop. However, why don't we have a look around? Alright, so when the big clock did its thing, I think it sent us into the future, maybe by 10 years. Let's talk to this dude. I love Professor Layton, but the shady characters scared me when I was little. I had to pick my older cousin to complete those bits. Yeah. It's always the same shady people as well. But now, it should be okay. Watch your step, fellas. Building sites are dangerous places, you know. My goodness, you certainly do work quickly. I didn't notice any construction work when we passed through this area. When did you start working here? Now that's a good question. It's been about a year now, I'd say. We're a bit short-handed, you see. So we ain't making much progress. A year? Curious, I'm positive there was no construction taking place at all when we walked back a while ago. No construction at all? Look, mate, I know progress ain't been speedy, but I'm doing the best I can, alright? So if you're just here to have a dig at me, you can clear off right now, I'm busy. I'm sure you're right, Professor. They weren't building anything here before. Huh. I know London's like the back of my hand, but yet this area feels quite foreign to me. How odd. Alright, where can we go? We can go in here or down. Wait, would this take us back up? Yes. There's something shady about that tower. Let's talk to this dude. I can't believe I'm seeing this. Are you? No, it can't be. I'm sorry, have we met? Phew. I thought I was in big trouble when I clocked that hat of yours, I tell you. But it seems you ain't who I thought you were, so we ain't got nothing to talk about. Get lost. Wow. How rude. Hey, look, Professor, this door is unlocked. Interesting. What say we duck in for a moment, eh, Luke? There can't be many places hint coins can be, surely. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Alfie. Ah, hello there, lad. Hello? What can I do for you? Well, never mind, it's nothing really. Oh, don't run away, let's get over. It gets ever so lonely around here with no one to talk to. Oh, that's terrible. You're a good lad. Not many youngsters would stop to listen to an old man's problems. Alfie is your mouth, okay? Okay. Here's a little something for your kindness. Huh? He's going. Alright. Next puzzle, chat. Are you on it? For every answer wrong, I'll time you out. Leave Alfie alone. He's a little old man. Exactly. Even though we're constantly passing through time, it can sometimes be difficult to think about the way time flows. If yesterday's day after tomorrow is Sunday, what day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Alright, so if yesterday's day after tomorrow, so if yesterday's day is after tomorrow, well, so in theory, if we were on Sunday, yesterday's day after tomorrow, tomorrow would be Monday, so yesterday's day would be Sunday. Got says Thursday now. I'll try work it out. Yeah. So my theory is, we got to vote for Friday. What day is tomorrow's day before yesterday? Tomorrow's day. Would it not be the same thing? Would it not just be Sunday? Because if we say I say Friday, I'm positive. Alright. We're going to go with Friday. Because Freya is insisting on Friday. Very positive. I'm now hovering over the timeout. You're lucky. You're lucky. Friday's the correct answer. It's easy to work out if you break it down. 2 days after yesterday is Sunday, so tomorrow must be Sunday. That means today is Saturday. 2 days before tomorrow, therefore, is 2 days before Sunday or Friday. Ha! I'm not lucky, I'm smart. Time out, because she's too clever. Ooh, I can't just time her out for being clever. I'd love to, but I'm not that sort of person. No, we can't relate. Well, aren't you bright as a button? As a nice lad, you deserve a present. Here. Oh, what's this? A picture book. The very definition of fun. Fun! Oh well, I'm a bit old for picture books, in case you hadn't noticed. Oh yes, for normal picture books. This one's special. Special! What's so special about it? Open it and you'll see. Whole portions of the book are blank. Blank, I tell you. Huh. Thanks? Don't accept presents from old men. Yeah, generally you shouldn't accept presents from old men unless you know them. You got a sticker for Picture Book 1, Plum Tree. You got a sticker for Picture Book 1, Boot. And we got Old Man. You received a picture book and some stickers from Alfie. The picture book minigame has been added to your trunk. Collect more stickers to restore missing parts of the story. Let's check it out now. Fill in the missing elements of the story by placing stickers into each book. Touch place to display a bar containing all the stickers that you've collected. This. Touch a sticker and slide it to the position of your choice and stick it on the page. To remove a sticker from the page, slide it back. Alright, that's telling me how to remove it. The text on top of the screen changes automatically to match the stickers you placed. Try to create a story that makes sense by placing all the stickers in the correct positions. You collect more stickers as you play through the game and solve the puzzles. Alright, so we've got to find... There are a total of 3 picture books for you to complete. Each picture book has its own set of stickers. You can only be using that book. Rob, I'm noticing one of your upcoming games is Firewatch. It is. It is. It won't be this week. I'm thinking next week I dedicate 2 days to it. Because from what I've been told, it's one of those games you can complete either on a stream or 2 streams, depending on obviously how long you stream. And I've been going for 2 to 3 hours per stream normally. So... And I want to complete it thoroughly and enjoy it, so I'll probably try and do it over 2 streams maybe. It all depends on obviously how quick I get through it. But yeah, Firewatch is definitely going to be this month. I'm going to say this month. You can hold me to that. So if it gets to the 31st of this month, you can be like, yo Rob, where's Firewatch? It best be today or we've got problems. It's like 3 to 4 hours of gameplay if you don't do any exploring or extras. Although when watching it for the first time, I thought it was turning into a horror in the cave, and I was scared. Well, I don't think it's a horror as far as I know, but one sunny morning I was strolling through a meadow as I walked past a tree on my right, and suddenly, came upon a purple thing in front of me. A plum tree on my right. Came upon a boot. It could be a boot, it could not be. I'm going to leave the boot there. A person. An old man gathering something. Yeah, let's leave it there. We need more stickers, guys. It's not a horror. My imagination just wants to scare me. Doesn't all our imaginations want to scare us? Alright, let's talk to the innkeeper or bard lady. Anita. Welcome, gentlemen. Please make yourselves at... oh my, that hat of yours. Good day, madam. What a charming cafe you have here. Has it been open long? Well, I've only been running the place for 2 or 3 years myself, but the cafe itself has been around much longer, over 50 years some say. I went through an entire game once expecting jump scares, but it was just a quiet story game. But sometimes that's the fun of it if you don't know the game, and then it presents itself in a way that it shouldn't. I see. By the way, I saw you were closed when I passed by earlier. I suppose you were only open in the evening? Closed? Oh no, not here. I open this place up bright and early every day. It doesn't really get busy until later on, mind, but that's the industry for you. Oh, and since you seem like a nice enough chap, let me give you a little tip. Lose the hat. My hat? Why would I do that? I won't go into details, but let's just say a hat like that could get you in trouble around here. Okay. You don't mind gore, but the scares are awful. There are, as far as I'm aware, guys, there's no scares in this game. Or gore. Well, think about it. A quiet house in the middle of a forest, it's raining, the power's out, and your family has entirely disappeared with no explanation. Yeah, that's textbook horror. That sounds like Cabin in the Woods sort of style horror. If he's so smart, why hasn't he figured it out already? There's something fishy about this area too. It looks completely different from before. Indeed, Luke, there's something going on here that I don't fully understand. Oh wait, I think I know what happened. We must have left the shop through a different door. We're probably taking a different route away from the shop. No, that can't be right. We left through the same door that we used to enter. I'm absolutely certain of that. Yes, I suppose you're right, Professor. But what else could explain this change in scenery? Let's investigate the vicinity a bit more. Perhaps that will help us shed some light on things. Alright, how do you know my life story? Cabin in the Woods was not scary, I can watch that one. Yeah, it's not that. It was, the thing that annoyed me with Cabin in the Woods was figuring out what everyone betted on. More than anything. But yeah. Where can we travel to? We can go into the shop. We'll talk to this guy first. Ah, what is this? I didn't do anything, I swear. I know nothing. Are you alright, sir? You're dripping with perspiration. May I suggest a calming cup of tea? Sorry about the sweat, sir. I make you tea right away. Cracky, he didn't half leave in a hurry. Actually, you seem to be making a lot of people nervous around here, Professor. That would certainly appear to be the case, though I can't imagine why. My hat in particular seems to be making many of the people we meet feel uncomfortable. I don't know why anyone would be afraid of you or your hat. After all, it's not like you go around menacing people when I'm not there, After I read that. Yeah, so Layton seems to be scaring a lot of people. Let's head into the shop. Alright, this isn't creepy at all, I guess. This place is a mess. That droopy flower's even got some kind of insect buzzing around it. Hold it right there, sonny boy. I wouldn't go bad-mouthing that blossom if I were you. Ah, there's someone lurking in the shadows. That's definitely Granny R. Granny Riddleton. I'd like some tea. What, for real? Wait, well, yeah. You have a hat longer than most of your body. Yeah, he has a massive hat, doesn't he? Oh, it's you. Have we met before? See, it's Granny R. No, well, then allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton. But beautiful? Well, you do look pretty good for your age, I suppose. What's your words, Luke? We don't want to offend the lady, do we? Have you ever noticed how many mysteries there are in the world? How many puzzles? Puzzles that tease your brain. Puzzles that bend your mind. Puzzles that are just plain infuriating. Certainly. And what about the puzzles that you miss or leave unsolved? They've got to go somewhere, haven't they? Where do they go, you ask? Well, they come and stay with me. That's very good to know. Or I suppose I should say they used to come and stay with me. Things are about to change. Oh, are they? You might not be able to tell from my looks, but I'm no spring chicken, truth be told. I'm getting tired. Oh. I think it's time for me to retire from this puzzle-minding business. I've earned it. But you can retire. You mustn't. Without you, what will happen to all the puzzles we leave behind? Are you saying that without me, you two would find yourselves in a pickle? A huge pickle. How about debonair gentleman in the top hat? What do you think? I concur with my friend here. Yep, I thought you might say that. Psst. Why are you psst-ing, Freya? Huh? But don't fret, I'll make sure you're taken care of. How? Hehe. You'll just have to wait and see for yourselves, laddies. Come back here when you've lost a few puzzles. It should all become clear then. Now, I know we just met, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm going off on a well-deserved holiday. I may never see you again, so ta-ta and have a positively puzzly day. A puzzly day? What a strange conversation that was. Let's be sure to come back here later. Definitely. Though that thing that's flying around here is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Let's tap this up. I wonder where Granny Wilson is going on holiday. Right, let's back out of here. Just continuing coming down. What happened to the bus stop? It's in ruins. The bus stop looks like it's about to collapse. Oh dear, it really is in quite a state of repair. But how can that be? It looked fine when we got here a while ago. Oh look, there's a poster on the side of the bus stop. I'll go and see what it says. She's pifting at me because I'm dumb. Look, you're not dumb. We all have our moments, okay? And that's acceptable. Well, I don't understand this at all. What do you mean, Luke? The poster says that this route has been discontinued. I don't doubt it, given the state of this bus stop. Yes, but there's a strange part. The date on this poster is 5 years in the future. What? Look. Luke, let me have a look at that. I just had a thought, Professor. Could we possibly have time travel to the future? We've certainly encountered much here to suggest we're no longer in London we know. Fair, you have to admit, I'm not as dumb as them right now. Them as in Professor Layton and Luke. I hope you're not referring to me as in a plural amount of people. Let's do some exploring and see what else we can find out. There's some clogs up there. Let's talk to this gentleman here. Yes. Is Rob included? Either way, I agree. Thank you, Freya. I think that's the nicest thing you've said so far. There's only one fella here who has a top hat like that. You're Professor Layton, ain't ya? Indeed I am, sir. And who might you be? That ain't important right now. Here's what is important. This urgent letter I've got for you. Before I hand it over, though, I need to verify your identity. I've got a puzzle here tailor-made for that purpose, so get solving. No, he said I wasn't dumb, so he's in the good books, unlike you. If you want to be timed out, right? That's fine. Alright, can you fit these 5 pieces together in the shape of the professor's top hat without overlapping the piece or leaving any empty? You can flip and rotate. I said nothing. Evidence erased. Well, okay. Actually, no. I want this one. Here, look at that. And then if we rotate, that one won't. Would this one fit nicely in? Yes. I think this one would have to go in first. There.
That should do the trick.
Thanks, Rob. Well, you're the one that requested the timeout. Imagine before you open a letter, you've got to do a puzzle. I'd cry. Well, luckily in this day and age, you don't get many letters, except for, like, from banks and stuff. If it was a letter that you really wanted, I think I'd be willing to do the puzzle. But if you had to do a puzzle for every email you got, and you didn't see who the email was from, that's when it would get annoying, I think. And it would all depend on the puzzle, because that one is all about finding which part of the puzzle you put where. So that one is just about a matter of time until you solve it, while some of the clock ones, you could have been there for ages to be like, I'm never going to read this letter or email. Alright, I'm convinced, Professor. Here's your letter. We got a letter, chap. Let's see what it says.
Professor, if you're reading this, it means you've made it safely to my time. I can hardly wait to see you again. I wish to enlist your help in freeing this town from the tragedy that has befallen it. But first, I'm sure you'll want some proof that you're actually in the future. I've thought long and hard about the best way of convincing you. Make your way through town to the address below. What you find there is sure to quell any doubts. Room 312, Green Hospital, 123 Auckland Lane.
Alright, we're going to a hospital, I think. It seems our next destination has been decided for us. Let's pay this hospital a visit. I'll write you an email, Rob, with an encrypted puzzle that you can solve, or can't solve. Yeah, as if they didn't have any proof already that the whole street has changed. Everyone in there has changed. Guess they dumb. I love this part. Sounds good, Professor, but how do we get to Upland Lane? It'd be easy if the buses were running, but unfortunately that's not the case. Perhaps that lady over there knows of a different way to get around town. Alright, the shady future Luke. This lady here. Excuse me, we're trying to get to Upland Lane, but the buses don't seem to go there anymore. Spot on, boyo. Them buses had already stopped running when I moved here 2 years ago. 2 years ago? But the poster says the buses won't stop running for another 5 years. What are you talking about? That poster is 5 years old. Some's not your strong spot, boyo. That can't be right, unless... Luke, that's enough. I do apologise for my friend, madam. Don't you find the lack of buses in this area a bit of an inconvenience, though? Not at all. If you need to take a public transport, I'll hop on the train, don't I? There's a station at Flatstone Street, I see. Taurus, is it? You should take your questions to the hotel on Southern Street. It's just down the road. They'll help you find where you need to go. Thank you for your assistance, madam. Taurus? Us? Huh. I was born and raised here. I've lived in London longer than she has. Now, Luke, there's no need to get all wound up. Let's find that hotel. Alright, so we can go this way. I'm late. I'm very, very late. Sorry, that's wrong game. Oof. Oh. I'm so sorry, miss. I didn't see you there. Are you alright? Ouch, I skinned my knee. But if you gave it a kiss, it'd make it all better. Huh? Great, then pucker up. Kissy kissy. What? No, stay back. Don't come any closer. Luke, watch your tone. A gentleman mustn't forget his manners when conversing with a lady. Is everyone scared of Layton because he fucked up the town? You'll have to wait and see. Ooh, yeah, ooh. Oh, your name's Fluke? What a charming name, so very whimsical. Alright, I have to go now, but let's rendezvous later, Dreamboat. Actually, miss, my name is... Oh, she ran off. What an unusual young lady. It's a nice way of putting it, Professor. Alright, so we can go right. I'm getting very lucky with these hint coins. Let's talk to this gentleman here. Hi there, we're looking for a hotel on Southern Street. Is it one of these buildings? Psst, incorrect. Wait, we are on Southern Street here, aren't we? but the hotel's not here. Ding ding ding! You're in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood of correct. That is. Be right back. Never mind. I was going to get water, but I already have some. So you lied to us. Freya lied to us. Anyway, I can't make head nor tail of what this boy is saying, Professor. He's only trying to help, Luke. You just need to keep to very simple questions. Observe. Tell me, young man, is this Southern Street? Ding ding ding! Correct. And there is a hotel east of here. Ding ding ding! Correct again. Just look for the white building up ahead. Hydrate, hydrate, and posture. Look, I like slouching, but for you, thank you. There you go. I hope that's okay for you, Freya. Thank you. Alright, Luke, unless our friend here is mistaken, we need to head east to get to our destination. Don't fuck up your back, Rob. My back is already fucked up. So, I just need to not fuck it up even more. If you say so, Professor. Alright, let's keep going east. Yeah, don't make it worse. I can keep going east, but... See, that definitely says hotel. Yeah. Let's talk to this shady looking fellow. It's a family thug. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You ain't trying to talk to me, are you? Well, are you? No. I'm terribly sorry. I was only, You've got some brass neck wandering around in that hat. Yeah, brass neck, but no brains. What's wrong with my hat? I ain't talking to you, sunshine. I'm talking about that matey in a top hat here. Me? Well, I don't see anything wrong with my hat either, sir. Listen to you with your, I don't see anything wrong with my hat. It's time to teach you a lesson. Solve this puzzle. Yeah, I'm saying there's like a future Layton, and everyone associates that top hat with obviously the future Layton, and he's obviously done something wrong, maybe? Alright, this puzzle, easy peasy. All you have to do is follow the arrows and move the 7 cards with numbers and symbols on them to spaces below. Oh, one more thing. The equation has to work out, of course. Alright, 3 goes there. 1 goes there. I don't like it. The plus goes here. I'm not seeing this equation actually working, because 3 plus 412 does not equal 5. So Layton shot the sheriff? Shit. We know who shot the sheriff. Yeah, Freya, I think we've been through this, that you're an English major, not a math major. If you're 100% positive that this is the correct equation, I will go ahead and press submit. But, to my very knowledge, it doesn't. But then, looking at most of the pluses, like most of the stuff we have, most of the equations won't surely equal the correct thing. But fine, we'll test it out. We'll submit.
This one.
Exactly.
I was sure my logic was sound.
Maybe we don't have to. I can't see it again, but I disagree with Fred. Yeah. Fred definitely was wrong, but I reckon we don't need to put all the things in. So, oh, we can rotate. Okay, that I'm not sure if that changes much. Equation. I'm not sure if it's meant to spell out equation or not, but the 2 can be a 5. Never mind, I was wrong. So I think we've got them in the correct order. Because it says it's easy peasy, you have to put matching boxes into the correct areas. Ah yes, you are right, 1 can be a subtract. So if we put this back to a 3, can I rotate please? Thank you. 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 2 equals 5. So that you're right, the one turns around. I was going more complex of trying to make like a word out of it. So yeah, you have to rotate the 1 to make a minus. Well, someone's brighter than he looks. I'll let your friend off with a warning this time. But if he's still wearing that hat tomorrow, things will get ugly. And by things, I mean his face. Wow. Let's talk to this person. Good day, young lady. Would you happen to know whether this establishment is a hotel? Hello there, gentlemen. If you're looking for a hotel, you come to the right place. 2 plus 2 equals 4, minus 3. No, that's quick math. Yeah, he seemed very nice. Hotel Duke is one of London's finest and most fabulous hotels. Will you be doing us the honour of you staying here? I'm ruined. That's why I'm retreating back to my cave. I'm disappointed in myself. No! For a famous hotel, you keep an awfully low profile. This is the first I've heard of the Hotel Duke. Well, there's a simple explanation for that. The Hotel Duke caters for ladies and gentlemen of means and taste. I can't say we're popular with the primary school crowd, little boy. Ho ho, our friend doesn't take kindly to you besmirching the good name of her hotel, Luke. Thank you for your help, young lady. Alright, let's head in. Welcome to the Hotel Duke, one of the London's finest and most renowned establishments. Oh, hello again. Chee, I ran ahead and took the liberty of preparing a room for you. May I help with your bags? Oh, that's very kind of you, but we only wanted to ask directions to the train station. Oh, come along now, sirs. I take it you're here on holiday. Well, the Hotel Duke is certainly located, as you can see. Stay with us and you'll spend less time travelling and more time having fun in the city. Aha, you do make a compelling argument, young lady. Location is everything after all. We'll take that room and direct to the train station as well, of course. Please, sir, none of that young lady stuff. Just call me Becky. Now, if you could just ask you to sign the hotel guest book. Professor, are we really going to stay here? Indeed we are. Somehow, you and I have managed to get ourselves lost in an unfamiliar area. As Becky noted, having a central location to return to while we're here could prove very useful. Yes, Freya, it's Becky. I prepared one of our finest rooms for you. If you would just sign the hotel guest book first. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Oh, goodness me. Hello there. You'll have to forgive me. I didn't even see you come in. Welcome to the Hotel Duke. home of exemplary service and the world's best breakfast. I'm Margaret, the hotel manager. Please don't hesitate to ask should you need anything. Thanks, but what about lunch and dinner? Aren't those the world's best as well? Huh. It seems we have little gourmand here. Well, rest easy, young man. For lunch we offer sandwiches made with freshly baked, pillowy soft bread. If you're partial to good roast, our beef with Yorkshire pudding is the best in London. Now it's making me hungry. Now this is making me hungry. You know, Professor, I've changed my mind. I quite like this place. Let's stay here. I didn't know Becky ran a hotel. Neither did I. We're going to have to bring this up to her. She's been keeping secrets. Our sandwiches do tend to have that effort on people. Now, if I could just... Oh dear. What's wrong? I've got 4 pens here, but only one of them has any ink in it. I don't suppose I could ask you to help me work out which one it is, could I? We don't need a puzzle for this. You get all 4 pens in one hand. Click them all. Draw a line. Or one at a time, draw a line. Alright, one of these 4 pens is actually usable. The other... Use the 4 clues to find the usable pen. All 4 pens currently have the wrong colour cap. With the caps arranged correctly, all pens will have one white part. The usable pen is to the left of the one that should have the green cap. Alright. So this cap... Alright, this should be white. White cap goes on C, yep, I'm with you there, Freya. I'm just doing some colouring in outside the lines, of course, because I'm a pro. Alright. To me, the green cap would go maybe here to match with the green. I don't know, just to match with the green. Look, it's green, match with green. Let's start out. We know this should be white because every part has a white part of the pen, but then we're missing a blue. And all of them are wrong, so they would all have to shift. I feel like they all only have one of each colour. But then the likes of A, B and C, technically 2 out of the 3 of them would only have one green part. So you're going green cap on B. Hope you all love my colouring in. Blue on A and D. So D technically wouldn't change. And this would turn to blue. Green cap can't be on A because the usable pen is to the left. Yeah. So yeah, technically you're right on that. It can't be A. Green can't be on A. So everyone's got a white part now. So in theory you're saying A is the one. But back. I think we're back. Yes, I think we're now back. My internet completely dropped there. basically took a massive dump. But we are back. Well, I haven't solved that puzzle yet. Yes, we're back. We're back. All I did was my internet went down was X out the puzzle and save. Because if I couldn't get it back up, I was going to save and leave it there so we can come back to it. Normally when my internet goes down, it keeps coming intermittently in and out. So I'm hoping it stays stable. If it goes down again, I will probably just end stream and we'll pick it back up again at some point. But fingers crossed, it doesn't go down. Alright, so we were saying that this has to be the green cap. Okay. Look at my wonderful arts. Oh no, yeah, Freya's... Wait. Oh yeah, it has to be the white one, sorry. Because Freya's right in reminding me that every piece has to have a white piece. Every pen has got to have a white piece. Alright, so that's white. So it was blue. But every pen has got the wrong colour cap. So what I was saying, Freya, is this one can't be blue anymore. So surely this one's got to be green. I'm probably spending so much time colouring it in. And then these two have to be blue. So the working pen is left of the one that should have the green cap on, which is this one. So it should be the one with the white cap, the white one. The one with the white cap. So it should be C, if our theory is correct. Yes, OBS, I know I had a drop in frames in the last 2 minutes. Incredible. You spelled incredible wrong. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a C. Ah, that's the one. Thank you ever so much. Now, if you'd be so kind as to sign your name. Very well. You're all set now, Professor Layton. Oh, you must be Luke. Becky will show you to your room. Incredible. Oh, yeah, it's a pun. I've just realised now, because you've capitalised ink. I do apologise for my poor pun. Recognisable. I'll be showing you to your room now, Professor Layton. My name is Becky. Please don't hesitate to ask me should you need anything. We know your name, Becky. You told us earlier, remember? My name is Luke, by the way. Oh, and there's no need to be so formal. All the politeness makes me feel awkward. Shh. Granny's a stickler for service. I should keep things formal when she's in earshot. Oh, I see. Rightio. Now then, if you two gentlemen are ready, I shall escort you to your room. Right this way, please. Everyone's saying hi to Game Becky. Okay, there we go. This room's got the best view in the whole hotel. Lucky for you, that it is. I can't speak now. That it was available. Did you hear that, Professor? What a stroke of luck. Yeah, though come to think of it, I suppose it's not really luck at all. We haven't had a single guest since we moved the hotel to this new location, you see. So the hotel used to be located somewhere else? A bit of a touchy subject. I'd rather not go into it. I hope you understand. Hey, I was really impressed with the way you solved the puzzle that Granny threw at you, you know? Well, I do like good puzzles. Me too. How about this one? Solve this puzzle for me and I'll tell you how to get to the train station. Alright. A woman is looking for the station, but it doesn't seem to appear on her map. The map does have one clue written on the back, however. To get to the flower shop to the station, follow the path that the students take from the school to the library. Alright. To get to the flower shop to the station, follow the path that the students take from the school to the library. So surely they do that. So, or an easier one would be out, straight down. So it's out, take a right. Yeah. See, that's the school. No, that's the school. So it'd be out to the left, across to this junction, down 3. So maybe it's there. I'm guessing there.
This one's as good as solved. Phew,
We
that's
did
a
it.
relief.
Good navigation. If you take the route, yeah, blah de blah de blah. We got a sticker book. It's not too far. Just keep going east once you leave the hotel. You'll come out onto Flatstone Street. Head north, and the station will be on your right. Thanks, Becky. I think we'll be able to find it now. Hey, wait, one more thing. What's that? It's a bit of a detour, but should you drop by the arcade on your way to the station, there's a restaurant there that's just scrumptious. It's not a patch on the food we serve here, of course, but it's not half bad, you know. The arcade? You mean that place where the little boy is standing blocking the entrance? Little boy? Oh, you must be talking about Max. I've got him wrapped around my little finger. Just let him know that Becky sent you and he'll let you straight through. Ah, good to know. Well, we might as well go through the arcade and see you a bit. Oh, I think we found our hidden puzzle. Look at the box of matches, Professor. It has the hotel's name on it. Tell me, Luke, are you in the mood for a simply sublime matchbox puzzle? Absolutely. Alright, two people, A and B, are discussing the number of matches on the table. A is describing the matchboxes as seen from above. B is describing them as seen from the side. But how do we know which side, front, back, left or right? Alright, so I'm not even sure where to start with this one. Alright, there's got to be 4 across. My first instinct is they're viewing it from this way. Wait, how do we input our answer as a number? Alright, maximal amount of boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do I count that right? So it was 8 here, plus 2, 4, 6, so it's 14. Wait, what's the maximum possible number of matchboxes on the table? How are we meant to work out the maximum? Because it could be infinity, surely. Because if they're viewing it from that way, they can't tell how many there are. So there's definitely 8 here, and there's definitely a 10 shown here. It can't be. Rob, this is very important. Pick a number. 1 to 350. I'm going to go with 13. I'm going to go with 13. How important is this?
This one's as good as solved.
Lucky number 13, exactly.
Think this through again.
Try to imagine looking at the matchbox from every direction, front, back, left and right. Oh, I'm not going to like this one, am I? So, if we say they're looking at it from this way, from right to left, let's get rid of that. There's 2 here, there's 3 here, there's 1 here, so these have all got to be 1s. And there's 2 here. So this could be a 2, this could be a 3, this could be a 3, this could be a 2. That equals 3, that equals 4, that equals 9, that equals 4. We add them all up. 8. I'm pretty sure that's 20. So we'll give 20 a whirl.
Here's my answer.
But how you doing,
Let
Kelsey?
me think this through again.
How you doing? I think I'm on the right way of figuring it out. So, what did my number go towards, Freya? I'm really confused of what my number went towards. Once I solve this puzzle, I will be probably stopping stream. I'm hungry. George has started streaming, so we'll go over to him. We don't want to miss his Sims 4 stream, which Lily asked for. So you'll better get your thinking caps on and get solving. It's deciding which Assassin's Creed villager I'm going to make a figurine of. I know it's Animal Crossing, but AC to me is always Assassin's Creed. Alright, so if that's 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and 2. No! What are you saying no to? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. You picked Blue Bear. No, it's not Assassin's Creed. Yes, it is Assassin's Creed. So this is 19, so it's not this way. So if this is 2, 2, because we're going from left to right now. 3, 3, and a 3. 1, 1, 1. And 2s. So that's a 4, 9, 3, and another 4. 4, 8. That's 20 again, right? So it's 20. It's 20 if you go from right to left, or left to right. Oh, because only those two would change. It's 19 if you go from the bottom, but if you go from the top, twos, left to right, so that would be 3, and that would be 1. So it'd be an 8, plus a 6, plus a 1, plus another 6. 6, 12, 21. I think we've got it, chat. It's, by the way, for it, it's definitely Assassin's Creed.
How about this?
I'm telling you, AC is Assassin's Creed. You can't convince me otherwise. Look, it's just something we're going to have to disagree on. But we can agree that I have been using your name all stream. So there's that as a positive. You're good at my boy. I must say, I'm rather impressed. Alright, what we'll do is we'll save the game here. I don't want to go into that because we just saved. We just saved. Okay. We will be going over to George because he's doing Sims 4, I think, for the first, well, streaming it for the first time because Lily requested it. So we will go over there. I'm sorry for the downtime because of the internet. Hopefully next time we stream it, or just stream in general, we won't have this problem. I will be putting this all onto YouTube, so if you did miss any part of the casual playthrough, you can see it there. YouTube is linked below if you press, I think, the socials tab. I can't remember. But otherwise, I'll see you in George's stream for his Sims 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. And we'll see what mayhem he ends up creating. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you all for hanging out. I plan on streaming tomorrow some more Kingdom Hearts. Join in for that. Thursday's games, we still haven't got a game for it because we haven't talked about it yet. That's in the works. Friday, I might pick this back up because it's been a bit of a shorter stream this time because we had some technical difficulties. And then the weekend will be no streams. And keep an eye on Twitter. And they've changed the channel layout so you can see the schedule on my channel, and I'll keep that updated as much as possible. Without further ado, let's go over and say hi to George. And thank you all for being here. Have a good night.
By the way, Lily, yes, it is meant to say Sims. That was a joke.